and welcome to another daily devotion. As this week we delve into proverbial wisdom from the book of Proverbs. At least that's how I'm interpreting it this week. So I remember driving along and seeing a guy on the side of the road with a sign that says hungry. I was in seminary. I was on the way to meet four of my seminary friends out at a local Mexican restaurant for some fiestas, some dinner. And this guy's name was Bob, and I invited Bob to hop in if he was hungry, and I'd go take him to dinner. So it was back in the day before cell phones, so it's a spur of the moment decision. I show up with Bob, and all my colleagues, classmates are a little shocked, a little taken aback. Bob hadn't bathed in a while, and was a little unkempt and whatnot. But what surprised them is through the dinner how much talked about feeling people needed to do more to take care of him. People needed to feed him more, and he was owed this. No hint of gratitude, no thank you, just a feeling of entitlement, really. And so when Bob left, excused himself after eating and just walked out, my classmate said, first of all, don't ever do that to us again. And second of all, aren't you upset? I mean, this guy cleaned you out. He ordered a second meal, and he didn't even say thank you. I mean, he had no appreciation. In fact, he just took advantage of you. Tomorrow, we bet you he's going to be right out at the same street corner with a sign asking people for food and handouts. And I thought about it for a while. They said, you really got taken. Big heart, but no brains on that one, Scott. And I went home and I went back the next day to my friends in the cafeteria when we were having lunch. And I said, you know what? I've been thinking a lot about what you said. And I can imagine God, if I died today, God would be up, meeting me for judgment and saying, Oberly, what the heck were you thinking? Didn't you know that Bob was going to just be a freeloader? Didn't you know that in his heart, he just wouldn't be appreciative of what you did at all? I mean, what were you thinking, trying to be kind or gracious to this man? Man, I taught you better than that, right? Or would God say, when you ask yourself, you who have been given much, or blessed to have enough to eat, who needs it more? Would God chide us for being merciful? For trying to help, even if the other person doesn't receive it with the same intentions in which it was given? I know a lot of us struggle when people ask for money or handouts. Maybe the first thing we could give is just the dignity of looking at them in the eyes, saying hello, asking them how they've been, not looking through them as if they're invisible, or avoiding them as if they have some kind of disease and not human beings. But the other thing is, I would always say, on the pendulum of trying to be right, wise as serpents, innocent as doves, and on the other hand, merciful. The rich man and Lazarus who's at his doorstep, please, just give me some straps from the dogs at your table. I'm hungry. Do you see me? So the next time you encounter somebody in need, whether it's a friend or a neighbor or a person you've never met before, I challenge you and I both to ask, who needs it more? And why has God given it to me, if not to reflect the beauty of the kingdom and the heart of the one who's given me everything, including this breath I take? Have a great day. Thanks for tuning in this daily devotion.